The winter has been hard on people, and now it's being hard on our cars.
No kidding. Jess is in Boardman with the latest on the weather and how you can spruce up your car after we have just been dodging potholes for months now, right, Jess?
It has been a headache trying to, keep an eye on those tires, making sure they're not going through the deepest of those potholes. Even trying to see how deep some of those potholes go is quite a feat. So once we deal with some of the damages that are almost, unbearable to dodge, we got to talk about what can be done. So Brian Colott, GM here at Flynn's Tires and Auto Services. Good morning again.
Good morning.
Brian, we were just talking about wheels being one of the most damaged parts of a car because of potholes. What are we looking at here?
Constantly, wheels and tires are getting damaged. We see a lot of bent wheels. For instance, you can see this wheel's bent. A customer wouldn't even know this was on the inside of the rim. They can actually break. Neither of these wheels would be repaired. Usually the tire would be ruined after an impact like this also.
And you just made the best statement. This is on the inside of the rim. So sure, you get a flat tire from one of these car accidents, or, from an accident or it hitting a pothole, but how can you not tell from the other side? I mean, what do you see?
Well, there's not a lot you can do other than to bring your car in to get checked out. If you hit a pothole and you feel that you may have did some damage, or just bring it in regardless, and we can lift the car up and check for any tire or wheel damage at any time. Now,
what are you seeing with some of these problems? I mean, we said alignment. How can you tell that your alignment's off?
There's really no way to tell. I mean, there's some signs as far as your steering wheel being crooked or the car drifting one way, left or right. But a lot of cars will go perfectly straight down the road, and you could still be wearing your tires very, very early.
So that's the problem. If we kind of ignore that alignment problem, kind of like I have, because you just think, okay, maybe it's just the way that the ground is, and we're trying to dodge those potholes. What can happen to the problems that lead up to that?
Well, you could definitely prematurely wear your tires, and you have to buy new tires when they would have lasted twice as long. Okay. So you check your alignment regularly. At least once a year we recommend.
Now, how about these headaches? If people come in distraught, I mean, what are people saying about these potholes?
You know what people are saying about these potholes. You can't miss them.
In years past, I mean, you've been in business for how many years? As a locally owned company, would you consider this the worst winter thus far?
Last year and this year have been probably the worst I've seen in a long time.
And with these different rims, do you guys offer free, the rims with the tires? What goes? How do you guys operate here?
Well, the wheels don't normally need replaced when you get new tires, but we can definitely replace your wheel if it gets damaged.
And right now you guys have a lot of great specials, 20% off various services. What do some of those include?
We're doing brake service, 20% off, exhaust work, shocks and struts, a lot of suspension damage happening right now. Cabin air filters, we're going to offer 20% off replacement of that also.
And you guys have how many locations? I mean, you guys have what, like 15?
We're up to 19 locations now, retail locations.
See, you're popping up all over Northeast Ohio, Western PA.
That's right.
And coming up, we're going to let you know about a special deal that Brian cooked up for our WFMJ viewers only. It's going to be all for your alignment. So we're going to talk about that. The phone number here, Brian, do you know it on the spot?
330-729-9536.
You are good to go. All right, Mike and Lauren, back to you. We know these problems all too well, so we'll continue to dive deep into them.